A Catholic school teacher by the name of Emily Herx was fired because of the fact that she was receiving in vitro fertilization in order to conceive a child. Apparently, she was diagnosed with a condition that makes her infertile, and doctors were hoping that maybe we can get you pregnant if we do in vitro fertilization.
So she was fired?
She was fired. Administrators at the school apparently were not happy about this because they're Catholic and they believe that it's against their religion.
It's a private school.
It is a private school. Now, Good Morning America did a piece on this. I want to show you guys the video, and then we'll discuss whether or not the school should get a pass.
Okay.
Like all diocese employees, Herx signed a contract to respect the Catholic faith, which the diocese that runs the school says forbids the procedure.
They fired her for wanting what probably everybody in their congregation has as a family.
Herx says the school's pastor told her she was a, quote, grave immoral sinner, and that her actions would cause a scandal if anyone found out.
If you're a religious school, you can now terminate any employee you want for any reason you want, even if it's for a discriminatory purpose.
So that's the law. However, she did file a complaint with the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, and they basically opened the doors to a civil lawsuit. They said that she won and she can file a civil lawsuit. So we'll see what happens from there. But this is probably one of the most ridiculous stories I've ever heard of, right?
Yeah, there's certain, again, we draw lines. We don't draw the lines at the end. There's a reasonable restriction that a Catholic school can make on its employees. One of them is not whether they conceive a child and the extent to which they work with their doctor to make that conception possible. I don't care what your religious beliefs are. They don't have to cover it with their insurance. Mm-hmm. They could say, don't talk about it with your students. They can say all those things. They can't keep her from doing it.
There are so many things about this story that really puzzle me. For instance, I don't care where you work. Right? Maybe it's different in some work environments. Like, I can imagine if I told you or whoever at work, hey, I'm getting in vitro because I'm infertile, it wouldn't really blow up in my face. But she trusted a teacher there and told the teacher what's happening to her. The teacher went and talked to administrators, and then a bishop at the school.
God loves a tattletale.
Yeah, but why is it any of your business?
Yeah,
and she obviously confided in you. Anyway, I loathe that person because you just don't do that, right? And then they're concerned because they feel like embryos are lost in the process of in vitro fertilization. You know when else embryos are lost? Embryos are lost in like the first 8 weeks of pregnancy because the body sometimes naturally rejects it.
Yeah, look, then you get, when you get into the debate over when life begins, that's a debate they get to have.
Right.
It's a debate everybody gets to have. We feel pretty strongly about it, but it's a debate that other people feel strongly about it too, and I get it. And by the way, I already rescind what I said that they can keep her insurance from paying for it if she has insurance and that's what her doctor or whatever. I don't even think insurance pays for that stuff, but whatever. She's got to, go forward. She gets to make her medical decisions, and the school doesn't get to get involved. Period. That's the end of the story.
Yeah, and also she was one of the best teachers at the school. She got the highest marks. Everybody loved her. And she was also the type of person who followed all of their religious policies, right? So why are you going to take someone who believes in your religion and turn her against you?
Okay, you know who's a grave immoral sinner? The guy who runs the school.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you're a grave immoral sinner. You've done an immoral thing. You've committed a sin, and you've hurt this person, and you're getting bad publicity now, and good. And I hope it wrecks your school, but not at the expense of the students, only at the expense of you.